Hello, internets, webs, the World Wide Web. We are in also by. Yes, hello. Howdy. Yeah, ask us stuff. We like it. I can't guarantee we'll give you a serious answer. All right. Are we good to play some music? Sick. Hit the brakes. I was listening to songs we used to sing at the top of our lungs, cruising round the sun hits my heart, and I'm burning sage to send these ghosts away. And I'm burning sage to send these ghosts away. I was looking through the photographs again. Do they make you smile every now and then? We thought we'd have it all, young and dumb, so bold and dumb. And now I've lost it all. Well, the winter came and it chills me to the bone. And the dark crept in and swallowed me whole. When I was a child, everything you know. Then the future came and hit the brakes like whoa, 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 oh, oh. Well, the winter came and it chills me to the bone. Dark crept in and swallowed me whole. When it gets like this, I turn on the radio. Then I scream along with heavy like whoa, whoa. That's okay. Well, that was called Hit the Brakes. That's actually going to be on our next EP. What's the name of our next EP again? There's the door. And also by. All right, this next song is very echoey. I'll turn that off while I talk. This next song is called Filters. It is on our current EP, which is called something. I would. This is Filters. Take it away, Bobby. inside me. The things you say. Get the tension, the knife. Cut your own heart and cut mine. There's so brewing here. Can't you figure it out? Let me say it out loud. They see the pictures, God is pretty shiny. People only run what they can see. And you got quiet when I needed your love. Now there's nothing left but filter, hiding behind filter. Now that I've said it, do you regret it? 'Cause now that I'm better, you've been filtered out. And I said it, do you regret it? 'Cause now that I'm better, you've been filtered. I'll wade through endless darkness, begging for the dawn. A light so beautiful, the flowers break right through the frost. There's something moving here, never leave, like always, right here. They see the pictures, polished, pretty, shiny, exposed. People only run what they need. And you got to quiet when I need your love. Nothing left but filter. Hey, what up, guys? That's our favorite band. Should be somebody's favorite band. This next song is about being a big old softie on the inside. Yeah. This is called Wolf's Clothes. Let's howl at the moon. Take your engine off and play ball. Devil's out there creeping in the hall. Can you sleep? Can you dream? Thank you. What is going on out there? How's everybody doing? I need to scream that in my car. Yeah. Yep. A little bit. I can see. I can't wait for this one. Smashing. Smashing. Thank you. Yeah. I mean, this is about as warm as like most of the stages we play are. Yes. So we are huge FromSoft fans. We absolutely love the Dark Souls franchise. Lane and I both have tattoos. I actually just beat the DLC last night. Well, I have one more boss, but he's optional. But yes, I beat the main story. So if you've ever played a FromSoft game, flexin', yeah. If you've ever played one of those games and you come up to a door for the first time, you will notice it never opens from that side. And that's what this song is about.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You finally away. Slumped against the ropes, it's got you in a chokehold. It's the hardest. The jaw. And I've had no serotonin since the olden days of 2003. So light a match, stick around the fuse. Bottom out, this hell's a loser. You're such a loser, and I got you texted, said what's new. I said I'm dumber than last week. How are you? Running myself through. This is a self-help guide to declutter and unfuck your mind. Let's fucking go! To get through this, can't get over underground. Can I get over underground? They're yelling, do it. Can't you just get good, get better? I could do my best, but It's Bees. This one's becoming one of my favorites. So this song is about how messed up everything is. Because I like to get a little toasted on my porch and watch bees and bugs and trees and just, I don't know, just unplug from screens. Because we're on, let's face it, we're all on our phones and screens way too much. So yeah, I wrote this song on my porch in deep thought about the state of the world. But I still peel my skin off each night of the week. I'm tired of living through unprecedented times. It must be nice to be up in a castle, but starve us enough and we'll come have a feast. 'Cause la 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 la, they're not listening. 'Cause shit is make-believe, make-believe, make-believe. Oh. Sorry for bringing this up again. Feeding me fables, I'll drink from the void again. It will comfort me. Listening now for the soundtrack to the end of the world. Up a breeze, hold a choke on our gas supply while deep going by all the lies telling us where find the churches poked in demons while the leaders loaded with their greed are paying all our money to feeding the machine. I'm bringing this up again. That's an angry song. Well, I don't have anybody to tell dad jokes to. That's true. What do you call a deer with no eyes? No idea. What do you call... Yeah, there's just Phoenix sarcastically mocking me. Typical. What do you call a deer with no eyes and no legs? Still no idea. All right, next is a song. Ooh. Next is a song about disliking people. This one is out on Spotify. This is called Misanthropy.
Years are turning forward while we watch the mini sky. I wonder if you're out there thriving or just getting by. We bathe our skin in sunlight, play that song on the repeat. You walk down the pavement, barefoot stones beneath our feet. Whoa. Swimming in oblivion and wading through the mess. What if this life's just a drift into the next? 'Cause everything is fucked up, darling. We're just getting by. Itching for a good time, watch the world burn and get high.
Well, I have to say stuff now. So on the record, I took like some random mall background sounds and just kind of put my inner monologue on it. Because I used to work at the mall and it was horrible. That was fun. And that's kind of where I started to hate people. But I love all of you.
I'm vibed on this time, but
We do. Oh yeah. They're just not for a while, so it feels like they don't exist yet because I have ADD. Yes, we have 2 shows with our friends in Hot and Dangerous. I don't know if Lauren's watching, but I guess she will. Shout out, Lauren. We have a show on Lane's birthday, which is Saturday, August 17th.
You better come out.
Come through. It's at Torreston in Hellam. It's probably like the closest that we've ever played to our house. And then the next weekend, on the 24th, we have a show with Hot and Dangerous and The Galaxy Has Eyes. They're amazing. I love them. I'm so happy I'm finally playing shows with them. That will be at Love Drafts in Mechanicsburg. What do we have next?
This one's called Yeet Me to Saturn. The song is called Send Me to Space to Lift Off High Above This Hell We one's always fun. All right, this next song is about my aforementioned mental disability. So, so if you have trouble paying attention, and if you have trouble getting serotonin from anything, this is for you. We're heating up, fresh off this stove. Fire out your mind, it's ain't right. Stripes and spots and keys and locks, you still wanna open up. What in your pocket, everything was enough for ADHD. We sick. Cool. That's our set. That's all our songs. That's, well, not all of them, but like all the ones we planned to play. $1,000 a second. Well, I mean, that was the purpose of OnlyFans originally, was for music. And then the internet got
Nasty. Cool. Well, thank you, Rob and Radio 717 for having us. This is awesome. Now we get to chill. Now we get to chill. Yeah.
Okay, so first of all, I no longer play music off Spotify because they fucking suck. Number one, like I can't stand them, so I canceled my subscription. I hate Spotify. So the problem is now that there's nothing for you to listen to for 5 minutes while I move cameras around. Also, we'll talk about it in the interview. You guys had the same experience where they just mute your fucking stream, which is bullshit. But anyway, hang out. We're gonna like cut this. The stream's gonna keep going, but there's not gonna be any sound or anything. There's gonna be no music. That unless one of you guys wants to do stand-up comedy. Just talk. If one of you guys want to talk into the mic while I like cut the screen while we move stuff around, just do a radio show with while I move stuff. I don't know. We just don't have any music anymore. It's sad, but then that just allows you guys to play all your music. Like even if I played their songs that they have on Spotify again, so you can hear what they sound like on the EP, they would still just mute it, even though they're standing right here.
Absolutely, I would.
But that's not fucking good enough. They don't give a shit. I could say, go to the timestamp on this direct video. They gave me permission to play the music. They still cut the shit because it's all robots. It's all robots. All robots. They're not even signed to a record label.
Yep, it's our
Not even on a record label, but yet somehow Facebook and Meta and all that shit gets to decide whose music is played. Fuck that.
The robots. Yeah, fuck that. Fuck you, Zuck.
Oh,
Hey,
hey.
look at that. Now they're gonna be excited because
Wow,
they
my
can see you
gosh,
guys
it's
in the
horrible.
video now.
Can you hear us? Chat?
Hello.
They should be able to hear you.
Telling jokes?
Can you hear us?
God,
Hopefully.
is that you?
Who knows?
They're still just
They're
telling
still
jokes.
telling jokes.
They love jokes.
They hijack.
I love
Okay,
jokes.
think
Ruby
they
says
hijacked-
yes.
Okay, good. I'm glad somebody
Ruby
can
Fox
hear us.
says yes.
All
Wait,
right.
let's get we're back.
All
Hey,
right.
Restream.io. Shout out to Restream.io.
Oh, yeah,
Received 100
that's,
messages today.
Yeah, they love telling me I got 100
We can hear you.
messages.
Yes, we got confirmation. Thank you, Sarah Morgan.
Tony says Tess.
All right.
Tess, yes. We hear
Tess.
you. Yes.
All right. That's
How
awesome.
much did you guys hear us? Because we were kind of going off the rails there.
Nah, we were talking
Yeah, they
talking
met
good
us.
stuff. Good stuff. I'm gonna move your mic out so it's not in front of your face anymore. There we go.
All right.
I'm gonna turn off the PA so we don't get any weird feedback, and then we'll be good to go.
I love
You like weird feedback?
this hobby is based on weird feedback.
Yeah. Weird feedback. What's the
Configure my pedal board.
what's
Doesn't
the
make it
what's the
sound
weirdest
good.
feedback you ever got for anything? Like in general, just like anything. Feedback for
That
a
clicking,
job you
that
did?
would be our last. That clicking was pretty weird.
Oh yeah,
The
yeah.
clicking was weird. Yeah, that was pretty hard. But that was just because I didn't know how to like gain structure stuff. So like that doesn't count.
My effects board has produced some pretty nasty.
One time I was playing like at a jam session with a bunch of people and like we were jamming for like 6 minutes and there was this like no, I don't know. So basically I thought that a delay pedal was a delay pedal, but it was set to looper. And I looped this like crazy nasty like feedback sound for like 5 minutes, but everyone was like, it was super cool. I was hoping they were making me feel better, but I thought it was super cool. But like we all stopped playing, it was just going, and it was like crazy. Like,
I got my guitar to whistle, and I've never been able to like reproduce it. But that's the best way I can describe it. But it's in the Curious Magpies recording. It's like that
Oh, really?
that feedback loop at the end, before the really drony part comes in.
I didn't remember hearing any whistle or anything.
I don't really know how else to. It's not quite whistling, but I don't really know how to describe it other than that.
Alright, so that one camera is weird because you can see half my computer screen.
oh, Mikey, that's different feedback.
I once got told my ass was too big to work at Burger King.
Oh, yeah, that's a different kind
That
of
is-
feedback.
Yeah, that's the feedback I was looking for.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like when did you get some feedback from a boss, perhaps? Some weird
Oh,
feedback.
some weird like.
Weird
Oh, I
feedback.
can't talk about that. Well,
We were
unless
just
I
talking
get
about
it.
That makes sense. The weirdest feedback I've ever gotten. Somebody told us that somebody who we didn't pursue booking with once told us that we would do better with a sound person or something. Like, you guys need a sound guy before you play here, and we didn't even ask to play there. That was fun. Yeah, we did, just like unwarranted, unasked for, like, negative criticism. That was cool.
Yeah.
Completely, your sound guy sucks.
Yeah,
We don't have one.
a sound guy.
You need one.
Sorry.
Do you want to?
I like that show that we did in where was it outside Reading at the fire hall, where Reese from Effigy Entertainment had us sounding awesome, and then the next band went up and she's like, "Do you guys need any help?" They're like, "Nah, we got it." Oh my God, I felt so bad for the band. Like you couldn't hear anything. I don't forget what they were called,
Oh, hey,
but
turn
Reese
that.
does an awesome job.
What's your name again, Brandon?
Bobby.
Bobby shit. Will you just turn that TV this way so I can see it?
I hope you know you're also now Brandon.
Sorry, Brandon. I mean Bobby.
Well, let's go.
Poor
Yeah,
Brandon.
Reese is awesome. She was gonna try to make it out tonight, but she actually came and
Shout out Reese.
yeah,
Shout
Reese
out
actually
Reese.
came here when we set this place up and did the sound for me so that I could get it to like sound good in here. She's awesome. So I've got it saved on my mixer, and whenever there's a band, I just start there, and then all I gotta do is change volume level. She mixed all the freaking everything else.
That's awesome.
Best sound person in the area.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
She's always busy.
yeah, she's super busy. She's gonna do the sound for our show on the 20th, September 20th. September 20th.
Yes.
Cool.
I'm gonna play my songs with And Also By.
Possibly.
Somewhere in Lancaster. I have no idea where. It's
that
gonna
was
be a
gonna be my next
park
question.
somewhere.
Okay.
I have no clue. You'll just have to.
Yeah, you just have to find us. actually.
Yeah. They're not, well,
It's
they'll
like a
tell me
hunt.
what park eventually. But I also play on the street somewhere in Lancaster on August 16th. Just
That's yeah.
me by myself, and then Burden of Guilt's gonna help me fill 3 hours because I don't want to.
That's sick.
Yeah, 3 hours by yourself is tough.
We used to
There's
do
Reese
it,
again.
yep, in
It's tough.
90-degree weather out on the
We
street.
also
Dr.
like to
D
do that at
says
Phantom Tower.
what? Did you have no idea I was planning that, Dr. D? I don't think you have. I've been totally out of the loop on. There's no event links for it, so it's done from Lancaster City. So I got connected with Music for Everyone, which is a charity in Lancaster that helps underprivileged children get insurance in schools, and then they do a bunch of other stuff. They actually did like some EP albums, like singles. I have them. I have one of them on the wall up there. I don't know if anybody can see that. I don't think any of my camera angles show it. But they do that kind of stuff. They do like social justice. That's about social stuff. Justice. That album. It's 2 songs from like an original artist on it. Anyway, they're cool. They hooked me up with a couple spots, and a couple of my other friends. Reese did one out at the Belmont. So hey, it would be cool if we got to play in the Target Park, that one right next to like the T-Mobile with the fountain, because that's where my buddy played 2 weeks ago for the same thing.
Huh. Music in the Belmont Park. That's wild.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a park, but it's like a little.
Like the
fountain.
square.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like one of those the shopping centers that's set up like a little town.
Right. Yeah, it has a little thing in it. So. I wish there was event links, but I don't even know where we're gonna play yet because they haven't told me. And that's the part that's it's all charity. So I mean you don't get really paid a whole lot for these things, but they're fun.
No, we've done a bunch of stuff
Yeah, we
like
used
Third
to do
Fridays.
Third Fridays with Music for Everyone. We'd often set up in front of like Lancaster Cupcake, and you're out there on the street in the heat.
No,
for
see that's
3
what I'm
hours.
doing on the 16th. I
Yep.
think.
Yeah. We
So-
haven't done that in a while.
Yeah, First Fridays have always been an awesome thing downtown.
Yeah,
Music
Third
for Everyone's
Fridays,
involved in a
Third
lot of that.
Fridays.
So,
That's
we
where-
love them.
Yeah,
It's
that's
awesome.
where Elena and I started performing. Was just on the street. We had nothing at first, and we had just his guitar, and that was it. And I would like lose my voice in 20 minutes competing with traffic. So.
Well, actually, I think it's that we started playing on the street first, like in like high school. We used to go and like do covers and like try to get money for Senorita Burrito downtown. Rest in peace, downtown Senorita Burrito. They had the nachos
They
dos,
relocated.
and that was the goal. Back then, I think it was like $10. So like we used to go sing like Sublime covers and like change out like the words for like something about wanting nachos. And it worked. We got nachos like every time. So like you ask and the universe provides.
I'm gonna move your chair just a smidge.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
Woo!
I can't. Nobody can see you guys
They paid us to
from this angle.
stop playing probably at that point, but that was fun.
Sorry, I'm still setting up cameras. I apologize for that.
Yeah, there
I
was
just-
some more. That's some,
I want to make sure you can see everybody.
that was
Which-
16, I think, when we were doing that.
Yeah.
A long time ago.
Yeah.
Is the hardest part when you don't have long enough cords.
I dream of a world without cables.
That world exists.
Coordination socks and shirt.
That
Is that Phoenix you're talking about, or?
that world exists if you have enough money. That's usually the
I can't-
hindrance for
I
having
can't
certain
reach that.
technology.
Oh, it's right there. But Tony likes your socks, I think, Phoenix.
All right.
Oh, thank you.
All right. So now I think we're good.
There's the sun.
Maybe.
There's the
I
face.
still can't. It's really difficult to get this.
Dr. D, it's not actually Snapple tea. He is drinking the old. It's like a what do you call it? Cigarette water. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Cigarette
Straight up
water,
cigarette
what?
water.
Yeah.
So it is tea, technically. It's tobacco tea.
Wait, they
But
have
he loves
tobacco
it. We just
tea.
can't stop him.
It's the spittoon from under the
Yeah.
pump.
Yeah, Tony confirmed he loves your socks and coordination of shirt and socks. So.
Well, Bobby is a little cut off unless he wants to lean closer to Phoenix.
I can scooch over a bit.
Get cozy, boys.
Yeah. Okay. There's 4 cameras. All right. I think we're good.
We're all in. Yeah.
I think we're good, guys. So we can. I got a couple different angles for that one.
Cool.
Whoa.
All right, there's those guys over there,
Those
the
guys.
guitarist in the rhythm section. Well, actually, you're the rhythm guitarist, so that is the rhythm section right
Yes,
there.
sir.
Those three
Yeah.
guys, that's the rhythm section.
We're better.
And we got
Do you want to fight about
We-
it?
we win
Let's
it.
have a brawl.
Tim's the best in the band.
This counts.
Dr. D
That
says you
counts.
should sit on Phoenix's lap.
Tim,
Bobby.
Tim's the best in the band.
Well, all the
we
rhythm
have to
section
do
in the
is
show
up
offs.
for Sarah. That's all we gotta do. So it's a pretty easy job.
And then there's all of us.
Yeah.
I don't have one specifically on me, but I'm not important, so.
You're
Yeah.
important.
No, I'm important, but not as important as you. Everybody here wants to hear what you guys
You're
have to
doing all the
say.
work.
No, you guys did all the work. You had to write those songs.
Oh, that wasn't work.
So.
No,
All
we did
right.
that afterward.
And also by here, finally, no, in the non-music music stream, so you didn't get to hear anything on Spotify because fuck Spotify. I already explained this once. But AAB vinyl to add to the wall. Oh yeah, and also buy vinyl. I know you guys don't have vinyl, do you?
No, no
yet.
vinyl. Maybe.
Well, I'll tell you what. We can get a paper thing that looks like a vinyl, and we'll just put your cover on
We'll
it,
do
and then
t-shirts.
Well,
stick it on the wall.
We were
we might do
invited-
that. Was it Brooklyn?
Yeah, it was in
Yeah.
Brooklyn.
Is that the one where the lathe vinyl where they did it? I got a bunch of those from Lyndhurst,
I think
Edgar Gordon and
Dragon Fruit's
Evermore
going to
did
do
I
it
got
too.
Dragon
one?
Fruit one already.
Yeah, Dragon Fruit's doing it now too. so-
Yeah, I saw Dragon Fruit
I
was
think
doing
I
it.
asked for space.
Yeah,
for
they
that.
emailed us last summer, but I was too neck deep in college.
Yeah,
We've been busy.
Yeah.
everybody's busy.
Yeah.
They don't let you not be busy anymore. That's like the way the world is, right? If you ain't got a job and a side hustle, then what the fuck are you even doing, right?
Our limited time on this planet is just so full.
Consumed by
Yeah.
corporations.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
we're in the the capitalism eating itself phase, right? What do they call late stage
Late
capitalism?
stage
Stage
capitalism.
capitalism.
That's the
my
band couldn't
favorite.
function without late stage capitalism. That's most of our content. to be honest.
Shit, dude, that's most of my content.
Yeah.
Like I ain't even fucking joking.
It's a pretty,
like
it's
I
a
do.
pretty popular theme nowadays.
Right.
Yeah,
That's where I got all my
everybody's,
stuff.
Yeah.
We're about
Hey.
to go see a band that just released a very dark album. But they're usually a little more like shiny.
Oh, you're
and
talking about
jaunty.
Dive?
I'm talking about
Oh, yeah.
Dive. Yeah.
I mean, they
They're
referred to it
marvelous.
as a political shoegaze album.
Yeah, and it's.
Ooh,
it's
political shoegaze.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
What? That sounds amazing. Cause that's kind of what I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of what you guys do. It sounds
Yeah.
like.
A little bit.
Although I don't know what genre we are. I
Frog
have
in
no
Boiling
idea what
Water
genre
by
we are.
Dive. Yeah.
I don't-
Yeah, we were
Shoegaze
talking about
isn't
this
the worst
earlier,
thing.
and you guys completely snubbed your nose when I suggested alt country. You know, that country part is what gets people. They don't get it that alt country is like has all the elements of like
There's
folk.
still a folky element
and,
to
like-
it that we don't, I guess. quite
It's
fall
not
into.
even like it's like the content of it too is very like, you know, folk like stories or looking at the way your life kind of fucking sucks because that's what country does, right? Country music
I like
takes
old school country.
Old country.
yeah, old
Yeah.
country, not the
Yeah.
new stuff. I call
New
it
stuff is very pandering.
I call it trailer pop, but you know. I can say, dude, I grew up in a trailer, so I can say that. I can say that.
Yeah, you and everybody used to beat the shit out of each other for fun in the trailer.
Oh
You
yeah,
did- all right.
that's a right. That's a right passage. Growing up
What
in a
else do
trailer
you
park.
do?
Well, I mean,
WWE
look
was
at,
big,
Look at
you
that
know what I
gash
mean?
on his forehead. He's getting into fights.
Getting into fights.
With the wall.
More
With
lore.
So
More lore.
No, Mike, you didn't miss the
Trailer
dragon
park.
fruit mention. We're mentioning
Fuck.
dragon fruit all the time.
yeah, all the
Yeah,
time.
we talk about you guys constantly.
Yeah, they were on this show back in
We
December.
plugged your vinyl.
Yeah, what is the name of that company again? I forget.
Oh my gosh.
Starts with
Mikey, help us out here.
Mikey or Ruby will know.
You guys just did it,
I
Ruby.
think. I
Um,
don't know if they've done it yet.
Check
Yeah,
so it
so-
starts with an L.
for now, all our music is still done at home. We're hoping to do, you know, after this next EP, we're hoping to do a single. But I mean, it's all just recorded at home, so we have no real way of like going and doing finals. I think at this point that would be
Least of
feasible.
all, yeah,
We just-
that's
least of
right.
all.
Least of all,
Yeah,
Yeah.
we just have to reach back out to them.
Yeah.
Wait, least of all? Is that like least of all?
Uh-huh.
Least of all,
It's a-
but like least of
But
all,
it's spelled
but
completely differently.
least of all?
Least
like
of
3 words?
all.
Yeah.
E-S-D.
Least of all or least
Clever.
of all?
It's pretty
Very funny.
pretty good.
I don't know. I just see words like that and I'm like, Yeah, one word. Was it supposed to be 3 words? Yeah, I can't wait, Mikey, dude. I can't wait. You played most of your songs on our show, so I'm hoping you got Video Girl coming so I can listen to that on the radio. Yeah, it's yeah. What kind of band gathering is that?
We're pretty relaxed and chill. You know?
This is like a
Always.
Conan one. You know, they don't come on with beer, right?
Yeah.
If you stream on Twitch now and like beer is like a big part of your show, you have to like 21 plus it or something, like adults only, right?
Wow.
Yeah, like I got a
Yeah,
notice
cheap
like
stuff
last
with
year around this
cameras.
time where if they were like if you have alcohol or drugs or excessive cursing, then you have to like make yourself adults only, like 18 plus.
Oh, we probably just ruined it by talking about it just now.
No, you can talk about it. You just can't get drunk on the stream. I think I don't know.
Oh.
Get drunk off.
Yeah, hey Tony, I want to be drinking wine
I feel
too.
like we already broke the swearing one though.
Well, no, you could say curse words, but
Thank
like,
God I can't talk without cursing.
could you imagine like somebody playing like Smash Brothers and not being able to cuss? Like on
I can't
Twitch?
imagine playing most things and not being able to.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Imagine Rocket
saying.
League with no cussing. I can't.
Or a FromSoft.
It just
game.
can't be like every other word out of your mouth is a curse word, right? You
Yeah,
know,
I can tone it down.
Yeah. So Crystal Fox is asking how the band met.
Guitar Center.
Through work. I mean, Bobby,
What's up
Sarah,
with
and I.
that?
I mean,
Yeah.
Bobby, Sarah, and I have known each other for a long time. You know, we've been best friends for a long time, and Sarah and I have been dating since we were 17, and
I was
we've always had little projects. We've always played like in cover stuff and played for fun, but it all just kind of lined up. We met Phoenix and Tim, and
when we bought a house.
just started jamming after COVID when like you couldn't do anything, and here it is. You know, it just kind of happens. You start inviting people over every week and start jamming out, and we found that we write well together, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, we formed up around the time you guys got married for your wedding.
Yeah, it was actually, I think that is kind of how it started, like a recruitment to play like for our wedding, but we were also, I guess, just hanging out, doing it, grab a bottle of scotch and play around.
Didn't we all start gaming together first?
Oh, an Xbox, yeah, but the band can't function without Xbox, I'm pretty sure.
Shout out.
Play a
Microsoft.
lot of FromSoft games.
Roby wanted to make a point about my calling it trailer pop. That's my brother, by the way. He does another show. But I stand by it. I'll continue to stand by it. I get your point. It is an insult to all the comrades living in trailers, and I totally agree with the last part about it being written for suburban cowboys. But some of the stuff, like, so there's suburban cowboys that want to be more rural than they are, but a lot of the content is literally shit I saw when I lived in a trailer park as a teenager. So
Keith has
I-
urban in his name.
I get it. So, but I do like old country music. Anyway, off the country part. Any other questions? I'm out of practice, guys.
Elaine and I met in gym class. That was cool.
Oh yeah, we met in gym class.
When we were 16.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, you
I skipped gym class most of the time.
Yeah.
But
Well,
I
eventually
stopped when.
stopped.
Yeah, well,
What did you do
I,
instead, Lane?
I went to the cafeteria and had lunch again, honestly. Dude, I went through like 4
Opposite.
slices of pizza. I would go through my lunch budget. My parents would fund my account. I'd run out after like 2 weeks and have to starve. I mean, yeah. You'd have like a salad with like pizza bites on it and stuff.
This sounds disgusting.
It's not when you're 15.
Bobby, you went.
That's
yeah,
fair.
right,
I
you
guess
went
as a
there.
15-year-old, everything is just food.
Well, no,
yeah.
see, my family was super poor, so I could only have the
Oh, yeah,
lunches
we all
that they
were.
told me that I could have, and it was like either like a cold sandwich or a salad. And the trick with the salad was the lunch lady didn't care as long as it all fit on the plate.
Yeah.
So you put like extra salad dressing and shit on the bottom, and then put the lettuce on top of that, and make a huge mound of potato bites. Or pizza bites, sorry. And you cover it in dressing and get it. That was lunch.
Did you ever get the brown paper bag with a cheese sandwich and an apple in it?
Once, and I got the salad every time from then on.
But you're not describing it too well because like when he says extra like. I know what you're talking about because when you say extra dressing, you're talking about 2 packets of dressing,
Yes.
like in package underneath some lettuce and pizza bites, and then you would hide it with spinach, and you go and be like, "It's a salad."
Yep.
It weighed like 4 pounds. Sorry, so that's how we met. I think is the question. Food.
Yeah, that was the question. They said good question for. So why don't we do this? Because people are doing my job better than me. Because I'm not the best at this. So I'm glad everybody's asking questions. But Ruby said that everyone should introduce themselves and what made them start playing music.
Oh.
So go with Lane, right? That's your
Yeah,
name?
that's me. Shoot, I'll try to do a short answer for once. My great-grandfather gave me a harmonica when I was a little kid, and he had a piano in the house, and I banged around on that. When I was like 13, I was doing terribly in school, and I could not focus, and I was kind of like not a bad kid, but you know, unfocused. So my mom got me a guitar from like QVC. It was an Esteban, and I started playing. I learned like Green Day songs or something, and just never did anything else.
Yeah, your parents said that like that's the most focused they've ever seen you is when you picked up a guitar.
Yeah, it's the only thing I can do really. That's all it is. Well, you.
Not me. Well, I've been singing since I could talk, apparently, according to my mom. My debut performance was due to the Lion King VHS. Tapes. It had a preview for Pocahontas, for the Disney cartoon where the story is nice. And it had Colors of the Wind, and I just absolutely love that song, and I learned it, and then when my mom took me to the theater to actually see it, I was 3, so I just belted it out, and the people around were actually kind of impressed, so that's kind of where it started. My grandma had like this really shitty out-of-tune acoustic guitar that just sat in the corner, and I would like, you know, I would walk by and strum it. My aunt had a Yamaha keyboard. I've just always really, really loved music.
All right, I guess we go to Bobby now.
That was
Well, I guess I started playing seriously in 3rd grade when I got a violin, joined orchestra, and I played that until junior year of high school when I stopped and started playing guitar instead because I didn't think violin was as interesting. But now that I've been playing guitar for so long, I kind of wish I would have kept playing violin because it is truly more interesting.
It's more interesting than guitar, violin.
Yeah, from my perspective at this point, yes.
Yeah, okay, I can see that. I like the violin. I have a violin back there if you want to impromptu play for us.
I'm all right. It's been about
That
a
would be
decade.
interesting.
It certainly would be.
All right, Phoenix.
In Phoenix, and when I was 5, my dad got me my first drum set for Christmas, and from then on, well, my grandmother sold it when I was 9 because she did not like the noise and that it took up space, but
Damn kids and their drum sets.
yeah. But eventually I was able to get back into it. So.
Yeah, that's why I have an electric drum kit. It's less noisy.
I have one too, but it's just not the same.
Yeah, Mary says go back to violin. It'd be a cool addition to, and also buy it.
What you trying to say?
The guitar sucks. Go play violin.
Oh shit! All right. I can't. I'm in too deep. Spent too
We have done work with a cello player.
yeah, we do have a
Shout out
cello.
Nathan
Ooh,
Lavender.
cellos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cellos are more interesting to me than violins. But violins are great. I like the idea of like a string quartet. You know, you have the bass, and then you have the cello, which sits in between, like basically the baritone sounds, and then you have like the violin, which is like tenor alto, and then you have the
deep.
viola, that's like the soprano alto. I love string quartets. Like, you guys ever
I
hear
thought
like
the violin was more the soprano alto and the viola was lower.
Yeah.
Oh no, you're right.
Yeah.
I swapped them. The viola's higher. The violin's higher. Viola's in
Yeah.
between the cello and the violin. That happens too. Words look the same in my
Yeah,
head.
because the viola is actually the one that I feel like I'm the most interested in. or cello, but probably viola.
What orchestra instrument do you play, Tim? How'd you?
No.
No, none at all.
Me neither.
All right, and then yeah, what made you want to play music, Tim?
I can't remember that far back. The first band I was in in '92. We were a Nirvana cover band, and then we started a hardcore punk band, Spleen. We played between Carlisle and Harrisburg until about '98. And then I was in a band in Philly called Depth Charge. And then after I got out of the Navy, I was in a band in Vermont called Free Pile. And then I moved here, and this is my favorite band.
Yes. So
Very
free,
favorite
free pile.
Free Pile. Yep.
What inspired that name? I'm sorry.
Oh, so we used to get a lot of our gear from this Free Pile. Dude, we actually got this taped tape reel recorder that it's got to be worth something, but it was on the Free Pile, so it was free. That's about as interesting as it got. What was really cool though was when I moved back to Pennsylvania and saw that there's people want to see original music, which is really cool. That used to be something that was unique to Vermont and New Hampshire, and then as you started to go south, they wanted cover bands. So, I like original material. I think that's where a lot of the creativity comes out. And it's more fun to me personally. So.
Yeah, me too. I like original music way better. I've been in some cover bands. It's not as fun at all.
We have a good
It'd be
original
fun.
scene around here. I'm actually really happy with a lot of the bands that we've been meeting and playing with and listening to and becoming fans of.
Well, there's so many good bands out there right now. Like,
Yeah,
there's
it's awesome.
There's a lot in Lancaster, York, Harrisburg, Philly.
And you guys said you're playing with Galaxy Has Eyes.
Yeah, we just
Yeah.
did a show with JB Lovedress with them.
We saw them
Earlier
like
this-
3 or 4
last
times
month?
before
Okay.
we played
And
with
Bus
them.
Stop Ministry.
Yeah,
Oh
we
yeah,
got to see
Bus
them.
Stop
Ministry.
Minister's pretty good.
Bus Stop Minister's great, man.
Yeah, we saw them for the first time at Goonfest last year. It was amazing. As soon as I heard Peroxide, I went to Spotify. Sorry, I know Spotify is junk. I know. But when we added them, I listened to them a lot.
Well, I mean, Spotify's junk, but what's your alternative? Apple, also junk. Tidal,
Amazon is
yeah.
terrible.
Amazon is the worst
Amazon.
thing I've ever
Amazon is
used.
poop.
Spotify's
Facebook.
the best album, I think.
There's no alternative for, and this is the thing that really what I really, really hate about modern music is there's no avenue for original bands to make money, and there's nobody any longer champagning bands that have good music. They just look at your follower count on Instagram and give you a record deal.
Yeah.
So, and then you can fart out AI. I've been, I don't know, have you guys been noticing at all in restaurants and places,
Yeah.
AI music popping up?
Is
You
that
can tell.
thing? No,
You can tell it's AI music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard Boulevard of Broken Dreams by Green Day, but it was sung by a lady, a girl, and it had this annoying snare hitting every 16th beat after it, and it had a techno EPDM thing. I was like, that has to be AI generated music in the back from that song. They just put that song in there and said make it sound like EPDM, and then somebody sang over it. And I can't imagine somebody actually took the time to put each little thing in there.
Yeah.
It's cheaper
Any
than
new
getting
songs?
a
Yeah.
license.
and even the
You
people
can play
that
our
do it,
songs
they
in your
don't-
restaurant for free. We won't charge you. Just play it. You know what I mean?
But if I ever show up, I want a free
Please
meal.
don't give it to the robots. We'll just give it to you.
Yeah, let us
Like-
play it.
Yeah, but to me, I wouldn't mind a free sandwich out of it though, you know?
Yeah.
Something,
Yeah.
a free beer.
Yeah.
Every now
Tony-
and again, sure.
I'll charge
Tony
you a
Mastrolong.
sandwich
Yeah, dude.
Tony Mastrangelo.
Oh, okay.
That's my
I was hoping you
for-
guys were going to say that.
Hi,
New
Dad.
He
songs.
says, yeah, new songs in the works.
Definitely.
Oh, many.
All right, so we have day jobs
Oh, yeah.
and stuff. So we
Filters
have.
at Taco Bell, please.
We
I will
are
take
working
some
on new
Taco Bell.
music. I'd say we've got 2 songs 90% done and 1 song 25% done for a 3-song EP that I'm working on really hard. We did our first one at home by ourselves. We're
It's
continuing
hard.
that trend and we're learning a lot. But I feel like every time I finish something, it's like the Golden Gate Bridge. You start working on it and then you have to go back to the beginning because by the time I've spent any time working on it, I feel like I want to go back and improve it. So I think that's a loop we're stuck in, but we really want to get new music out soon. So they'll eventually
It's
put
coming.
it to a point where I'm going to have to be like chained into the basement and made to do it.
Mary
real
Simpson,
soon. We're working
must-
on it.
She thinks you guys are shoegaze. She says you do very well with shoegaze.
I love shoegaze.
That's kind of where it keeps like kind of flowing. Like the more pedals we buy, the more we want to use them. So that's one of our influences. Shoegaze,
Absolutely.
pop punk.
I love anything that's very echoey and like shimmery, pretty. Put lots of delay on everything. Make me feel like I'm playing in a cave.
I like that. I like that sound. I like it a lot. There's a lot of bands that do it, especially like here. Like I think to an extent, I don't think people really know what shoegaze is. So maybe you guys could explain that.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Yeah,
Experts,
the
please.
Phoenix, you're up.
It was an alternative movement, very late 80s into the 90s. Started really in England, but got its name from guitarists constantly looking at their pedal board to turn on and off their different pedals, i.e. gazing at their shoes the whole time. And it's kind of characterized by really like wet, chorusy, reverberous vocals, and also very wet, chorusy, chimey guitars, or sometimes very drony guitars, or very distorted and delayed to make it really stretch out and fill a lot of space. A lot of people use the term wall of sound to describe it, but it wasn't entirely well received whenever it first came out. A lot of critics weren't very fond of it. Same with like the whole Britpop or Dream Pop movement. You know, it had some of its fans, but it was even more underground. But lately, it seems like it's been making a little bit more of a comeback. Yeah, whether people realize it or not, I'm not sure, but I think it is kind of starting to creep its way a little bit more into what I'm hearing now.
You see it a lot in the festival circuit, like things like Tame Impala and Pond are kind of like touching on that with like big sound and stuff
We're
like that. I don't
crossing
think
over
we-
with like the psychedelic
There's such a
pop
blend of
sound.
genres
Yeah.
nowadays. That's why it's really hard to describe what genre we are.
Well, we're not
because
really shoegaze.
I just tell people we're alt, and they're
Yeah.
like, what does that mean? And I'm like,
A lot of
lot
our
of stuff.
newer leanings are more influenced by shoegaze and some of the, heavier stuff or punky stuff that maybe Bobby and I would listen to more, like some 90s like alt stuff and punk stuff like grunge.
I listen to death metal, so
I listen to
actually,
everything.
I think that's like I can't write death metal for some reason, but I love our music. I don't listen to like our kind of music usually, but I love playing it and I like writing it, and so I'm happy that I'm in this band. But I don't know if I bring any influences in or not. Maybe we
There's
have.
some grunge
You write
influences.
basically all your own bass lines.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that itself would be.
Oh, that's good band work.
I definitely hear some like grunge influence in for sure.
Tim never takes more than 2 times through a song to record it start to finish usually. So like
See,
it's absolutely amazing just how much it flows.
I'm the opposite of you. Like I'm like that's good enough.
Yeah, whereas I'm sitting there just like I know. Well, no,
The funny thing is when I listen to it later, I shouldn't say this out loud. When I listen to it later, I'm like, oh god. No, it's fine. Just leave it. It's I should do that.
Does everybody feel that way about their own parts?
But there's no
So,
do-overs
yeah.
on live stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, but even in the recording, I'm like, oh, I always want to go back and redo the drums. I'm never.
Well,
satisfied.
Yeah.
you two are obsessive.
So how do
guys,
so
like-
you're doing it in the basement, right? We talked about that on the lore earlier. So I'm curious, where do you record his drums at? Does he have like a full kit?
In the basement we've
It's
got
that
It's
kit.
that one.
We
Is
move
that- so
it.
you use
we
that
move
kit
it
in the
all the
basement?
time.
Yeah, I don't have a gigging kit yet, and I really
Ah.
want
Working
one,
on
like I'm so broke.
Yeah. So if you're doing it in the basement, do you have like sound treatments? And I really like getting into it when like people are doing like their DIY music, because there's a lot of people that watch this show that are doing DIY music themselves or would love to record in their house. Maybe they have a basement or someplace they can play. So tell us what you do to get the drums to sound good in a small space.
Sure.
Have
So
we got the
on
drums?
on Wouldn't You Like to Know? So it's kind of like we had different stuff at different times out of necessity. I don't know if I know what makes a good drum sound. We just go through and we just go to every drum and we try to get it as present and as defined as we can. We don't really have like formal training. I have a Scarlett 1819.
Well, I mean, we
Dupree
do have a
extender
method. We do have a method that works, which is get a small room and put the drums in the middle, and then stand 1 foot away from the drums, and then everything just kind of blends together.
To be fair,
Our
there,
bodies are the soundproofing.
to be fair though, there was soundproofing on the walls.
Yes.
Yeah.
We are using 2 mics on the kick now. We have an internal, we have an external mic, we have each drum mic, we have 2 overheads.
And you get access to
Try to get a good
equipment.
clean sound and then
we have it
reel
in
it
one
in from
corner.
there. We never try to boost gains or do anything super high, but I mean, it's still in process. Like, we got a good, couple Shure SM57s, Beta 52. We got some SE overhead mics, and we use a Neumann to catch like the room, and that's what we're working with now. So we basically we don't know what the hell we're doing, but it's starting to sound really good, I think. So. when
Hey,
you listen
somebody
to
wants to.
stuff,
Hold on, we gotta stop everything. Somebody
Uh-oh.
wants to offer me a promotion. I think I should jump right on that. What do you guys think?
Oh, the price is
Oh,
lower
yes,
than any
absolutely.
It's
competitor.
lower than anything ever. Probably because it's
Anything
not very
ever.
good. I want to point out. I want to shout out to some people in the chat. They really appreciate Phoenix you helping them geek out about shoegaze and pedals, and they thank you for the education. And then Ruby Fox says anything you want fits under alt, which has been the case for at least 40 years.
It's true. It's just really hard to explain to people like what.
Hey, we need some people in
And
chat
that's
to
why
get
you
rid of
just say,
that.
you gotta come find out.
Yeah,
Somebody type
basically.
something in there. Go away, scammer. That's what I'm gonna say.
Oh, Colin says he
Go
can't
away.
comment on YouTube for some reason.
Go away,
Oh.
scammer. All right, now it's not on there anymore.
Tell someone to go to
Ask
go to
him
Twitch.
what he wants to say.
Yeah, Colin, what do you want to
Yeah,
say?
Colin, what's
Text,
up, dude?
text me. I got my Apple Watch. I see you, buddy.
Just
Boobs.
give them some thanks.
So the drums you
Thanks,
do, you have a
Mikey.
little bit of treatment, but you use a bunch of mics and kind of tune them out so that you do you find any like feedback or reverb happening at all?
There was
Some
the
go to
weird
mix.
echo for a while or whatever that was.
There were some phase issues. There were some pings.
How many?
Oh,
there were
it's
issues
not
with
that
monitoring.
We mainly use
That's
Oh,
what
yeah,
he's
the
doing,
whooshing.
is
we
the-
mainly use dynamic mics, right? We're not using a lot of condensers.
The condensers for the overheads.
Overheads
We
are
definitely do
condensers.
that. The room mic. You know what that issue was actually? It was an effect in Ableton. Is what led to most of that swooshing issue. I was playing with something in a live set when I was doing like my postal service style crap, and I left the effect on the master. So like for like 2 months. This is what happens when you don't like pay somebody to like go to a studio and like do something with somebody who knows what they're doing. Is you spend 2 months with a DJ like effect on your Ableton master track that you didn't know. So you scratch your head up and pull mics apart and rip everything apart and take the drum kit down and put it back up and move it around the room, only to find that it was like this like pump up master effect. So that's why the EP's not out yet, because I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And I'm trying really hard.
Colin has asked me, how long has it taken y'all to set up your basement recording studio, and what are your plans to improve it in the future? Well,
It's always a work in progress.
get money? Question mark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The plan is.
We really want to we really want to renovate the basement, make the space a little larger, and then maybe treat the walls and stuff like that. But that requires money. The root of all.
Yeah.
See,
Well, but my point, the whole point is like you could do recordings in a small space.
Yeah.
Before I
can,
built this, I was doing DIY recordings, putting pretty decent sounding stuff up, and I was working out of like a 200 square foot office. I had a sound booth like I built in the corner with like furniture blankets, which are now out here for sound deadening. Oh, timer lights! I hate when that happens. Sorry. Oh
I
God,
love
they're
the
really
dark. This is
calling.
great.
Sorry, it's the
This is
Tempo
how I
like
Master.
that.
Yeah,
Is this where we get the
this is how I
provocative
live.
Yeah,
questions?
this is
Yeah,
this is the one you have to pay for. This is the part you
Oh,
have
we're
to pay
getting
for.
questions.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Sorry
our
about that, guys.
OnlyFans is.
Actually,
I kind of want to backtrack because I did see a question earlier that I think
Oh, yeah, go
was interesting. Somebody wanted, I forget who it was, wanted 2 musical influences from you
Oh yeah,
guys.
that was Mary way at the beginning, I think.
Yeah.
2 musical influences. Go ahead.
Well, Lady Gaga. Big fan of Lady Gaga. Finally got to see her. Oh, it was Nike. And see, I can't just do 2. That's too few. But I guess right now, inspired by like dream pop bands, like Always. Like just really dreamy vocals and stuff like that is what
Mannequin
I
Pussy, for sure.
Oh, well, and Mannequin Pussy. I mean, Missy's amazing. Anyway, Lane, your influences.
Oh, I got a lot, but like, I mean, I'm more into the famous
Yeah,
stuff
yeah.
like, yeah, well, kinda. I don't know. TTNG, This Town Needs Guns. I really like Tame Impala, Pond, and then I'll do one more. Taking Back Sunday was a good thing growing up, and they're still doing it, and they're awesome. Oh, and Sleepy Limbs and stuff like that. You, Me, and Everyone We Know.
Yeah.
Big fan.
All right, Tim, your turn.
Southern Sludgecore. Corrosion of Conformity, Crowbar, I Hate God.
Yeah.
I like
That
that. I
sounds
like
like
that.
some good shit, man.
I like that Southern groove.
Cannibal Corpse.
Southern.
Yeah,
Southern
yeah, but
They're not really in that.
they're more death metal.
Yeah.
There's a type of groove that you just get with
It's real lucky.
Southern music that I like.
Okay.
You can get it with other things too, or other regions, but they had a really good scene for a long time down south, and that really stuck with me. So if there's something that influences my music, it's probably that, even though I do listen to a lot of heavier stuff too.
By the way, I like your glasses.
Oh, thank you.
Did you just want to hide
Cream
your
of the
eyes?
crop! Elizabeth!
So looks like you got
A vein just exploded in my neck. I'm going down.
Phoenix.
You got 2.
Okay, wait.
I know 1.
Are these like songwriting influences, or are these like how I would approach drumming influences?
Why not both?
Whatever. Yeah, pick 4 bands then.
I wasn't ready for that.
Ask specifically if you like Tool.
Yeah, Tim, do you
Yeah,
like
Mary
to-
asked if you
Yeah,
like Tool.
yeah.
I do. I wouldn't say that I base any of my songwriting much off of Tool, just because Danny Carey is like
Well, she was asking Tim if he
a
likes
million.
Oh,
he's-
Tim,
he's-
Tim,
okay.
if you like
Yeah,
Tool. Sorry.
yeah.
I missed that. Phoenix was talking.
Yeah, although when I play Undertow at work, like, I feel like people don't know what it is. I'm like, no, it's Tool. I mean, yeah. Like,
Are you playing?
people-
Are you playing Prison Sex?
Yeah, yeah,
At work?
yeah.
Well, no wonder they're like, what the hell is he
yeah.
listening to?
No, but that was good. I kind of prefer their earlier stuff because they had a little bit harder of an edge. I like their newer stuff, but if you can't like bob your head to it without trying to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
10,
16.
11.
Yeah, like I prefer yeah. So I like their newer stuff. It's just sometimes it gets a little bit too complex for me.
Yeah.
But-
Enema is like,
That's the best
Oh,
one.
yeah, yeah,
it's the
That's
best
yeah,
album.
yeah.
I mean, I like all their newer stuff too.
Lateralus is really good too, but I think Enema is probably the best album.
That's I think where they had like the most
Well,
like,
that
the
was-
hardest
They
that
edge.
found a
when
really
they
good
bridged-
groove in there.
That's
Yeah.
when they bridged the Undertow bassist to Justin Chandler.
Yep.
I could go on about Tool forever. I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
yeah.
but that's where they bridged it, and so you had both
They're
Undertow
kinda-
and
Would they be
Lateralus.
like shoegaze metal?
No, they're
No, they don't.
pretty
They don't
progressive.
use. Yeah, and they don't use like a lot of reverb and chorus and delay and stuff.
They
sometimes,
use a lot of effects.
sometimes
though.
they do, but not in the way that makes it like really wet and
Hmm.
like spaced out. And you know, they're definitely very much about the timing and stuff. Where shoegaze is a much looser
Yeah,
kind of sound.
they're too progressive. Like
Yeah.
when you're listening to a song like Numa and you have to like it changes time signatures every
Yeah,
other bar.
yeah,
It's like
yeah.
they have a lot of soundscape in there, but most of it's coming from drums and Adam Jones like couple of pedals. He has really. He doesn't do a whole lot of the shoegaze type.
Yeah,
thing.
that's you're in shoegaze. You're stacking like fuzz, chorus, reverb, delay, another reverb pedal. Like it's
Yeah, he uses slide guitar to make some of that noises. Anyway, we're not having a Tool podcast, so Phoenix, please continue.
Well, I guess as far as how I approach drumming, I really like drummers that can carry the tune with a good pocket or good groove. So like if you know Hum, Interpol, Sam Fogarino from Interpol is really good with pocket and keeping the groove going, stuff like that. But then as far as how I write, I'm definitely coming from that like shoegaze, alternative, and grunge era. I do also write a lot of garage rock kind of stuff too. So like I like the Strokes, really like Jack White. But then I'm also Sigur Rós is my favorite band. So that's where I take a lot of inspiration and how I like to build out some of my guitar tones. And that's they're the Icelandic post-rock band. So
What was the name of the last one? Sorry.
Sigur Rós.
Sigur Rós?
Yeah.
I was just looking at what Caro said about you really liking Hum and Interpol.
No, Mikey.
Yeah. Says Ruby, I'm taking her.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Poppy.
Sounds like drama. All right, moving on. Bobby, what's your influences?
Well, I
Trace.
grew up, I guess, well, not grew up listening to, but like when I was developing my musicianship, I guess, a lot of what I listened to was like pop punk, Green Day, Fall Out Boy, A Day to Remember kind of stuff. But I guess if there's a band that I could aspire to have as an influence for my writing, it would be Marillion. Early Marillion, like pre-1986, but
That's not a band I've heard of.
they are out of the UK. Steve Rothery was guitar player. Specifically, the era in which I like. The frontman was a man named Fish. He's a huge Scottish guy, and he went on to have a solo career that I also really quite enjoyed. But yeah, they're not quite as well known over here. They're kind of a deep cut that my dad introduced me to way back.
Cool. I heard a lot of bands I was unfamiliar with, and that made me feel old. So, I do know Interpol, but I don't know Hum.
I
think I know
Hum.
Yeah.
Hum's from the 90s.
Yeah, but I don't remember them.
Remember that song Stars?
Stars.
Think
Oh.
she missed the
Oh,
day?
that's Hum?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
Hum.
okay, alright. Yeah.
Stars. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Now
I'm
that
not
makes
the
sense.
That really like kick heavy.
Yeah,
drumming.
very kick heavy drums.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Man, why? Don't know the name of that band.
Well, I mean,
I thought that was Our Lady Peace.
I mean, my vocal
Anyway.
influences are like Whitney Houston, Celine Dion, Florence and the Machine, like very well-known pop singers.
I like Florence and the Machine. Pretty awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes we play You Got the Love.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a good one. She does a mean Cosmic Love cover. All the ones with love are really good.
So, other questions from the chat, because they're being really nice to me today, and I don't have to think up questions on my own. I have to look through here. Sorry, guys.
Oh, Mikey and
I had
Ruby are
one.
fighting
Oh,
over
here
me.
they're fighting. Yay. Hold on. Gotta go back.
Aw,
Oh,
why are you making
somebody
fun of me?
asked, how do you play songs continuously over and over again? Like, she gets sick of playing the same song.
I saw that
was
one
great.
earlier. How do you
Yeah.
how do you not get sick of playing songs that you played for a long time?
I hate Miss Sandler.
No. I mean, yeah, you get bored of stuff, right?
Yeah.
But like for example, always mess around with my lead lines and just improvise while we're doing. I don't think any one of us has like anything super set. So like you like to play with it and give somebody a live version different every time. Like, you know, every time now and again on ADHD now I give Sarah a little whip, you know, and you have
gotta
fun
do
with the
that.
stuff that you know people will like, and you just, you know, you accept that, you know, you gotta stick with some of them, you know.
I agree, like, completely. Like, I do something different on every song, just to kind of keep it. I mean, it's like 90% the same, but then trying something. And I think we all kind of
Yeah.
do that. And if you do that, I don't know. I'm not sick of any of our songs. I like playing our
Yeah,
songs.
every live performance, you just do different little nuances to kind of change it up every time to keep it
Like-
interesting for yourself
still
and for
enjoy
people
it.
that come back to see you every
Well,
time.
didn't we do like we've been doing that at practice lately? Like we did Hit the Brakes the other week, and it was so heavy and like.
Oh, but before
when
that,
we
we did it.
slowed
It
it
was like,
down?
yeah.
Oh yeah, we did the shuffle. Hit the
yeah.
brake shuffle. That was wild. Yeah. Boom.
But like even in filters, at the bridge there, I changed the beat a little bit to make it a little
Yeah.
more swingy, and then
Just redefine what it is to have a song. You know, just keep doing it different.
Well,
Then you
filters-
can release it like 5 different times. This band I love called Margot and the Nuclear So and So's.
Maybe you
They
were
have
gonna say
they
that.
have songs that like they've recorded 6 different versions of, and like not one of them is the same. So that's a huge influence of mine. Actually, I would hate to not say Margot.
If you want to be depressed, listen to Broad Ripple is Burning.
Yeah.
That sounds like a name that might send you down a dark road.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It will.
That was like
There's
the
some
first
folky
songs we
stuff,
played together.
though, too.
Yeah.
They're an interesting band.
Yeah, so to catch up with you guys in the Facebook chat. So people on Facebook can't see anybody else's comments because Facebook doesn't allow Restream to have its API. So apologies to the Facebook folks that can't see everybody's chats across the board. That's why I have the little chat down in the lower part. So, but I don't have a good
it's nice
side
seeing
on
my
it.
mom and Ruby communicate with each other.
Yeah,
Fuck
fuck
you,
you,
Zach.
Zach. I agree with that. I totally agree with that. That's actually, fuck you anybody that has more than $1 billion. I feel like
Yeah.
that's a lot of people nowadays that shouldn't have that much money.
Colin's doing his own
There's
personal
one like
comment
over
section. I'm
1,000
watching.
billionaires in the United States.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, if you have over $100 million and it didn't come from the lottery, you should be rethinking your life. I think maybe you're taking advantage of people. Anyways. All right, another question from the chat. Looking through here.
Yeah, I'm on YouTube now.
Yeah, I'm on YouTube now.
Favorite show that you guys have played? Or favorite venue, favorite show? Maybe we don't do
HMAC.
favorite venue, but just say favorite show.
HMAC was
Our
amazing.
HMAC show.
I
We
really
only
liked our
played
Halloween
once.
show.
Was that the one with John Garcia?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was last year, like April.
Yeah,
That
that
was
was the
when we
night we
met
had Dragon
Dragon
Fruit.
Fruit.
Yeah, you guys all played on
Our
that
best
building.
friend band.
Yeah.
Reese and Effigy put that together. I'm glad we're your favorite show.
Oh yeah.
That's awesome.
No,
Yeah.
HMAC as a
awesome.
venue, we'd love to probably go back. It's just so. We've reached out a couple of times, but.
And I'll keep reaching out. Every 6 months, I just email again. I'm like, hey, you want us to?
We also had a great time. We did Phantom Power with Dragon Fruit.
Yeah, the
for a
Halloween
show
show.
is
That was
so
so
much
much
fun.
fun. We
Yeah,
made
that was
cookies.
a good one.
So like we had
Oh.
fresh baked. Sarah makes these awesome fresh baked cookies, chocolate
Stork
chip.
was an astronaut. That was cool.
Yeah.
We don't bring the astronaut helmet out enough. Although I don't know. I feel like for sanitary
Wait,
reasons.
I was gonna say that's a good way to get
Is
cookies.
it like a fake astronaut helmet or is it real? Is
It's
it
like
real?
a it's
It's
like a
Costume.
costume.
It's a costume.
Oh, it's a costume. Okay.
Yeah.
I
Is it-
ordered
is-
it from Mr. Bezos.
Oh,
Yeah, I got it off Amazon. So.
What?
What can you do? Like I don't really blame anybody for using all these mostly duopolies or monopolies.
They have all the
They don't really
products.
have any choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Anytime
yeah,
you
so
go
it's
to a
struggling with the
concert, it's all
visor, so this must be
Ticketmaster.
difficult to wear.
Yeah,
I-
once you like struggle with the visor.
Yes. Oh, thanks, Michaela. So yeah, I started the set with it on because I was being like an astronaut dude, bro. I had like a NASA shirt on and the helmet because I was half-assing the costume. Anyway, I started off with it on my head, but realized like one line into the show that I couldn't hear a damn thing. So I messed up like the lead line on Misanthropy because we used to open with that.
And then you had to take it
And then
off.
I took it off and yeah.
The only one who whole-assed their costume was Phoenix as Animal. That was crazy.
That was insane.
Animal, the drummer from the Dr.
Muppets.
Hook and the
Muppets.
medicine show or whatever.
The Muppets.
Yeah, the Muppets.
That's
Yep.
the band. Yeah.
He had like a whole like wig and like face beard on, like this thick red thing and makeup. I don't know how. I don't
You
know
go,
how
"And your ball."
He actually did. Yeah.
Nice. Sounds like it would have been fun. I hate that I miss shows. I'm too old.
No, we
I don't know.
Oh, I'm too old.
Sarah's
too. I'm
parents
like
come to
24.
every show.
Well, I mean, if my
And,
kids were playing,
yeah, I
they'd
guess
go to
that's-
every show too. It's like a lot of some of my other friends' parents come to every show.
Yeah, they're not in the mosh pit or anything.
My parents hated me growing up, so I didn't get to do anything, and they never came to any of my stuff.
Dang.
We won't get into that. I can process
Everybody
that
here
trauma
gets-
later. Somebody said, "Where do you want to go creatively in your songwriting and music?" And yeah,
This is a question for these two.
We are going more shoegaze and I guess like
Just wherever it comes
We-
naturally.
Yeah.
I don't want
I'm
to
trying to
conform.
go
I don't
more
want to stay in one
punk.
genre necessarily either.
all these punk bands we keep playing with. I'm like, I need a really like loud like.
We write the music we want to play.
Yeah, but that's just it. Like, there's no plan. Like, we'll start something and it won't be what it ends up being. You know, like we've had a couple like that. Like, they come together in 5 minutes, but then like you add another element into it, and like it becomes something else. So I'm not gonna tie it down to one genre or one thing that we're gonna do.
Yeah, right now I'm writing like a dream pop song and then like a more punk rock song that I'm working on.
I'm definitely leaning into that slow, heavy, shoegazy kind of thing right now because I'm really into it.
yeah. You
Since
had
we
two.
saw
You had
Ariel.
two songs on that you played that were kind of in that. The "Send Me to Space,"
Yeah.
and then you had another one right after "Filters." I don't have your
Wolf's
set
Clothes.
list in front of me.
Wolf's
Oh,
Clothes.
Wolf's Clothes.
Wolf's Clothes.
That one-
yeah.
that one,
That one gives me a
funkier.
little bit more like not southern rock, I guess, but like
It has that kind of
a little
element,
bit.
though.
Yeah, you know, it's that one's got a lot of pocket and a lot of groove and very his lines to me are very Jack White.
That was the
Yeah.
influence,
Fuzzy
though. Like,
and, yeah.
I think I wrote that right after I got the Keeley Fuzzbender pedal, and you know, you turn the bias on that thing a certain way, and it sounds like a radioactive, like a Geiger counter or something. That's I'm basing half my sound.
Was
off
that the
now.
song that we wrote in like an hour? Was it Wolf's
It was
Clothes?
that one
Or
and
was
the
it-
cloud came.
Oh, the
came
cloud
through.
Yeah.
also, yeah.
So "Send Me to Space." I want to talk about that one because I liked that song, and I heard it for the first time today.
Oh. Yeah, that's all.
Oh,
it
that's
is.
over here. Okay.
Yeah,
Um,
he wrote it and recorded it.
Sarah did the lyrics. It
Okay.
became "Send Me to Space" because she wrote lyrics to it. I think.
No,
no,
you
it was
just-
first,
Didn't
right?
you just say that you just
I
bullshitted titles
yeah,
off to
so
save files as?
when my writing process is I get in the mood, I sit down at a computer, I crap something out, I name it the first thing that comes to mind, and then I'm like, here, Sarah, I made this.
Yeah, and then it's on the Google Drive, and then I saw that, and I was like, send me to space. I'm like, I can write about that. That sounds cool.
It comes
And
in waves. I'll just like every 3-4 months I just hit this period where I pump out a few songs just out of nowhere, and then I hit lows again where I'm not really writing or recording anything.
yeah.
So tell us about the lyrics then, Sarah.
It's really about, well, actually, I mean, aside from the actual title being "Send Me to Space," like I always affectionately call it "Eat Me into the Sun."
I think you
instead of
said
saying-
"Yeet Me to Saturn" today. Is what
Yeah,
thought
I change it
Just
a lot.
wherever
Little
in space.
nuances every
celestial,
time.
Yeah, I get
celestial
bored.
bodies that you could potentially reach in a
Yeah.
lifetime.
But I
Andromeda.
kind of wrote it from the perspective of like an alien who like crash landed here and is running from the government.
Oh, nice.
so that's kind of where that came from, and then I don't know. I write a lot about mental health. I'm big into like psychology and mental health and why people are the way that they are. So there's a lot of like psychological stuff that I put in there. I talk about depression like a lot. So you know.
I feel like that's pretty common nowadays.
Yeah.
You couldn't talk about that when I was a teenager, not really.
Yeah.
I mean, you
it's-
could, but then they just said, "What are you, goth or something?" I mean, there was like such a stigma with talking about any.
And then it was, are you
Yeah.
emo? Yeah.
Yeah, or if you were like manic depressive, you were just crazy. What did they call? There's a couple people that were like that in high school. I think they used to just call them something. I don't remember. There was a derogatory name for it. It's not
ADHD I
that
always
bad.
got up as a spaz.
Oh,
Was it a big
spaz?
one?
Spastic
spastic.
has become kind of offensive. I
Yeah,
guess, for
yeah.
some-
Sorry,
Is it
yeah. I'm
really?
trying to.
Yeah,
I'm just
but
saying.
like,
I always thought that was To me, spaz sounds kind of lighthearted though. Like my dad would call me one, and it's not. It's just because I was acting kind of like a twit. I don't know.
Lizzo had to like change one of her lyrics that said something about being a spaz. Like they made her change it, and I'm like, why are we so? We're a little too soft.
I didn't know that was now a politically incorrect term.
Yeah.
Spaz.
Yeah.
I think it always was.
Spastic.
Was
but
it?
I think people ignored it. I mean,
Nobody cares.
everybody used to call
I guess
everything
so.
gay when I was like in high school.
Yeah.
Totally not cool. You should never do that. Just pointing that out. Just saying they did because they didn't understand that it offended people. You know,
Humans learn sometimes.
sometimes. But you have to force them to learn. They don't learn just naturally. You can't just go say, "Oh, you can't say that because it's offensive." They're like, "What are you, a pussy?" Well, no, that pussy is also offensive. You can't say that either, and it's like, I don't know. I can go on all this.
You
Me
unpleasant.
too.
You're unpleasant
Person.
person. You're an unpleasant individual. Anyway,
I'm offended by that.
yeah. Well, I think
like the
people get too
silver.
offended too sometimes. I don't know, but you also have to make sure people aren't really being just assholes, because there's a difference in saying something because you're ignorant.
No, it's okay
because
to be
you're
an
literally
asshole, just not a
asshole.
scumbag.
When I was young, I was always taught that like when something bothered me, it was something that you had to like look in to resolve. And now other people being offended is now somehow not their burden to carry. When did that change?
That's fair.
Yeah, that's totally fair.
No, that makes sense to me.
Did you ever sing karaoke, Sarah?
No.
In the festival of all
I
time?
should try it.
Yeah.
So it's after 8. I just
Cool.
noticed.
Oh shoot.
So we don't have a whole lot of time left. Tell us again where you guys are playing
Yeah. What do we got going on?
soon, like
We're on the-
August, right? I think
going
you guys
to-
don't play for like till August.
Playing in space.
We're playing in space. Oh man,
Ooh.
we just got an upgrade.
Well, when we get back from
Well, we don't have
space,
any errors, so
we
I
are
guess
playing.
Are you going on that
The air was
on the
extra.
Boeing Air?
No,
Oh, no,
we're
not
going
Starship.
on Starship.
No, not Boeing.
We want to survive.
You're gonna go hang out with the alien, right?
Yeah.
Now
You're
we're
gonna
on-
go, are you gonna go join the
a little list.
gravity challenged people in Wall-E?
Oh god.
Oh, man.
I wanted to
love
call them
that
something else,
movie.
but like, hey, you know what? This is more.
No, that's
cool
where
than
humanity's
gravity
going.
challenge.
No, that's where we're headed.
I truly believe that.
Dystopian.
So next month we are playing on August 17th, which is Lane's birthday, at Tourist Inn in Helm with Hot and Dangerous.
I love Tourist Inn. They've got like a
It's a cool
$7
bar.
Long Island iced tea,
Okay.
and the bartender literally just goes with all 4 liquors. He's got one in each finger. And he's like,
have a Long Island
he just dumps it in there. It's like $7.
Or do.
And you're
Or
like,
do.
wow, I can't believe I got all that liquor, you know, for
At
$7.
any other
It's-
bar, that would be like $19.
That'll be a big improv
Yeah,
show.
it's $7.
Nuances.
Long Island iced teas.
Nuances.
Nuance.
There's gonna be
$7.
no nuance if I have a Long Island iced tea. before
It's
we
the
go
Long
on.
Island nuance.
Hey, you know
It's going to
it's
be a nuisance if he does that.
it's what's your name again? Sorry,
Lane.
Lane. Okay, I was gonna say Laney, and I'm like, that's
Like
a girl's
walk
name.
down
I can't-
Laney is acceptable at this point. Yeah.
So Lane, it's your
It's what it
birthday.
says on your amp.
Later.
It's your birthday, so people should buy you a
Long
$7
Island.
Tourist in Long Island iced
Yeah,
tea.
come buy Lane drinks.
Everybody
Come
who
buy
comes to
Lane
the show,
drinks
buy Lane
That's
on the
fair.
17th at the
Give
Tourist
him
Inn.
trash before he plays
After our
guitar.
set.
Please don't.
After our set.
Don't
I
get
have
in trouble
self-control.
The
He's got some
misanthropy
solos.
soul
He's gotta be able
won't
to do
go so
that.
hot
Yeah.
if he's.
You're too polite. Can you turn down that many drinks that are offered to you? That isn't polite.
One one being polite.
So who are you playing with on the 17th at Tourist Inn?
Hot and dangerous.
Oh, okay.
And then the very next weekend we play at Love Drafts in Mechanicsburg with Galaxy Has Eyes and Hot and Dangerous. That's a Women Who Rock night.
So you're opening for Hot and Dangerous.
Yeah.
Okay. So you
And
can buy him.
three female lead singers for the Love Draft.
Those
show.
are always awesome.
Yeah.
We did one of those with Dragon Fruit and Galaxy Has Eyes last March at the Kennel.
Yeah.
We had Witch Weather
I love Witch Weather. I saw them at
and
Boonfest.
Carson Kinnaman, I think, opened. She came out and played acoustic.
Also, remember he has some cover kit.
Is that the West European?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
the West York Inn.
The Kennel.
Yeah, the Kennel at the West York Inn.
Get trashed.
Yeah, get trashed. So after he plays Long Island iced teas, anybody that's there, at the Tourist Inn on August 17th. Okay, and then the next week at Love Drafts.
Yep, 24th.
Anything else in August?
That's it right now.
Okay.
And then September, once we get it worked out, the details.
Yeah, the
and everything,
details. We'll let
September
everybody
20th.
know. It's at a
We'll let
park
you know.
somewhere. Stand on standby. We're gonna hand out CB radios, and as soon as they tell us, okay.
Thanks,
or we'll just
Lauren.
use the internet.
Yeah, or just use the internet if you have to. I miss the days of
Shout out.
carrier pigeons.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully we're gonna be recording, releasing new songs.
Yeah, we're
Yeah, we kind of
with
we don't
the
have
rest
anything
of the
going on in
month off.
July. Yeah, we're kind of taking a moment. We're gonna work on recording.
Well, you guys are. I will be sending you guys the video for everything. So when you come on my show, so explain a little bit about how you get on here. I used to do it every week. I used to go and solicit bands to come on here. I can't do that anymore. I don't have time. So if you want to be on our show, just reach out to me and say you're interested in being on our show. And if you're in this area, and I can go check you out live, or Reese or Jesse or Dr. D can check you out live, you probably have a very good chance of getting on here and talking about stuff with us. And you get the video too. I'm just going to send you the whole video, and you can do whatever you want. I used to edit it. I don't have time for that anymore either, so have fun editing it, which really is just cutting it up. It should be pretty easy.
I
Just
love
chop it up
video.
and
give
I
Sarah
love
something,
video
yeah.
editing. I briefly went to school.
And
for
hey,
it.
if you guys put these up on Facebook, other people will see that I have a show, and they'll want to watch my show. And then we can have you guys on next time.
I was gonna say we'd love to come back.
If I could figure it out, I'll bring all my cameras to the September 20th show and whatever park it is.
That would be
And
crazy.
then we can live stream it from wherever it is. Lancaster has pretty good internet, so.
Yeah,
I
Mikey
should be able
Ruby
to
hit
do
us
it.
up for that one.
Sweet.
Oh yeah, Dragon Fruit, if you're
Put you on
available on
blast on the
September
internet.
20th, reach out to us. Because we got to fill 3 hours. I got 45 minutes of my own material. Because I'm going to open for And Also By. If you guys are free on September 20th, just let us know. We could add a band in between me and Also By. He's thinking about it. If not, we'll look for another band. But I would love to play open
On
for
it.
Dragon Fruit. My favorite bands in the area. All right, well that's gonna do it for us. I really appreciate you guys coming on.
Yeah,
Thanks
you
for
very,
having us.
very
This was
much for
awesome.
having us.
I wish I had more time to be on live streaming. I am in the process of recording stuff. I'm going to be doing live streams related to that through the summer. So check it out. It's just I've been trying to get a basis down. I don't want to bring you on my live stream and all I'm doing is going and playing the same freaking riff over and over again. So I'm putting some songs together and talking about writing the other pieces.
Cool.
So, eventually. All right, love everyone. Thanks for coming on the show,
And also bye.
and everybody watching it, and also bye.
And also.